Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. So I know the setup might be a little bit weird today because as you can see, the sun's like on my head. Whenever I film at 10 o'clock in the morning, there's like light everywhere. But I just want to sit down today and show you guys my updated everyday makeup routine. And I also feel like the way I'm doing my makeup honestly makes my makeup last so much longer than when I used to do it. So today's just gonna be a really chill video. I'm really excited. I'm just gonna zoom in and we're gonna get started. Okay, so the sun doesn't seem to be much of an issue. It might be on the top of my head, but whatever. So first of all, this is something I did used to do. I'm not really sure if I included it in my video, but I got the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist for Christmas, and I have always loved the setting mist, but the issue is that it only has 2.8 ounces and it honestly does not last a long time at all. I normally use my Scandinavia one and that one will last an entire year, 8 ounces of it. This I swear will last like a few weeks, and that's why I don't usually buy it, but I always ask for it for Christmas. I usually ask for like 5 for Christmas because I'm crazy. But to kind of get my face ready for makeup, I think putting a setting spray on before anything else is so important. It really makes a difference. So I just spray my face once, I kind of let it dry, and then it just kind of makes everything stick, even the primer. Okay, so now that my face is dry, I have been loving the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. You guys know me, I am a drugstore person, so higher end products, they break the bank and I hate using them, but some of them are worth it. This one is like the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, but it's a little bit less sticky and I just like the texture a little bit more. And I really have been seeing a difference. Like, it just really prepares my face for makeup and it's like tacky. Okay, now for concealer, I usually use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I swear by that one, but it like oxidized. I mean, I can't blame it because I think I've owned it for a year and a half or 2 years. So that makes sense. So it's just been way too orange on me. So I started using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC15. This used to be my favorite concealer like 4 years ago, and I just randomly stopped using it because, as you can see, like, it is high-end, it is expensive, and it honestly runs out really fast. So to not break the bank, I kind of transitioned to a different concealer. But I've also been using this in conjunction with my Maybelline Fit Me Cool Ivory 01 concealer. This one's a little bit too light for me, but it kind of adds that like brightness. So we're gonna go in with the MAC Pro Longwear. I think the reason I've really been liking this concealer is that it just seems so like foolproof. Like, normally I wouldn't put concealer here, but I have just been breaking out a lot, but it's kind of going away. But I just kind of tap that, and I noticed that if you put concealer on your acne spots but kind of let it sit, I swear to God, there's more coverage. So I just kind of like letting them sit there. Let's see, I have some acne right there. I put some right there. Normally I don't have like any acne spots, but oh no, my skin's been weird. And then I just do that on my chin. So I start by just tapping out the concealer on my chin. I don't like to put anything under my eyes yet, just in case I don't want the concealer to like start to dry and like, you know, look weird. So I just start to tap it. As you can see, like, this color match is pretty good for me. Like, it's pretty solid, but it doesn't like brighten my skin. It just kind of like matches my skin tone. Also, my next video is going to be a mascara review, and I asked you guys to vote on which one you want to see. So if you haven't seen that, if you go to my channel and then you press the community tab, I have like a vote going on between the Tarte new mascara and then the Bite Beauty mascara. And so far, the Tarte one is winning. If you guys haven't seen that and you still want to vote, just go vote. You have like about a day, I'd say, until I decide which one to do. But I'm pretty sure the Tarte one's winning by a lot, so that one will probably be out in 3 days from now. Now, I am a pretty natural makeup person. Like, I don't wear foundation, I prefer concealer, and even though like sometimes I have some acne spots I really want to cover and I'll like go in with more, most of the time I'm pretty okay with some of my acne spots showing through. I don't know, I just feel like trying to cover them is such a hassle sometimes, so I just kind of like let them breathe. This video might be, oh my god, a little bit longer because I'm trying to go in really in depth about like how I do my makeup every day. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and kind of tap out the acne spots right there, except now what I do, so I start to tap it out like that, and then I tap out the edges. So I don't tap over the acne, I start to tap out the edges. That way you like blend it out, but you don't take away a lot of the actual coverage of the acne spots. So I just kind of blend out the edges. And it does end up kind of blending in. I know it kind of looks like a spot right now. Then I go over it a few times. There we go. I mean, you know, it's not like a super full coverage concealer, but I'm pretty okay with that. When I go in with powder, it kind of adds more coverage too. Now, normally I would go in and powder right away, but I kind of have a different routine. So I go right under my eyes. I take a little bit and I just kind of swoosh it under there. And then I put some under there. Oh, wait, before I forget, oh my god, how could I miss this step? This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I've really been liking to use this on my eyelids, even though I don't wear eyeshadow every day, but I like it just to stop the creasing on my eyelids. I feel like, I don't know, even with just concealer and powder, like I get oily eyelids and creasing, so I just kind of like stick it right there. And then honestly, I don't do anything too special with my concealer. I know a lot of people will like put concealer just here and then like under your eyes. I honestly just kind of like doing it at least the base concealer is kind of like just a blob basically. Then I take it up on my lid. If you guys got any cool makeup products for Christmas, or if you bought anyone any makeup products, let me know, because if there's anything I should try or anything you've been loving, I would love to pick it up. Literally getting recommendations from you guys is the absolute best because I always love the products you guys recommend. Like, they're always good. Okay, so there's that eye. There's a difference. It just kind of brightens up my face. I'm going to blend out this side, and then we're going to apply like a highlighting concealer. As you can see, like, you can definitely still see like my flaws. I just go with it, honestly. I feel like trying to achieve that full coverage takes so much effort, especially because I usually do this routine in like 15 minutes. Like, usually when I whip through it, I can get it done. And if I try to strive for perfection and like covering all of my acne dots, it's just like too much. But I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer just on the ball of my chin. It just kind of like brightens up the look a little bit more. And this concealer is just so light and thin that like it doesn't add like cakiness or anything. It adds a tiny bit of coverage. It's just like a very subtle, like you can barely tell. I add a little bit, oh my god, like a microscopic amount on my upper lip. Now I don't put any on my nose. I kind of weirdly like my nose to be pretty natural. And then I do dot some on my forehead, and I kind of just like, I tap this in like pretty messily. It's just to get rid of like some of the redness right there and not look as like bare. Now for under my eyes, I take the Maybelline concealer and I literally do like barely any, because a little bit goes such a long way. And then I do the like, you know, like the people have been doing this recently. I don't know, it sort of lifts my face. I notice sort of a difference, but it's enough that like I'll go with it. So I start and I just blend out my finger. It adds a little bit of coverage, but you guys will see how much like that's brightening up my face. Like, this concealer is so light. I absolutely love it. I feel like for pale people it's so hard to find concealers that are lighter than your skin tone, and this one is. I love it. Then I just kind of take this up and blend it out. Even if it is like a slight illusion of a lifted face, I don't know, I kind of like it. Okay, this is when I do the thing that makes, I think, the most difference. I take my setting spray again. We literally go in with it like 3 times, and I spray my face without any powder on. And then I go in with my sponge, and this one actually isn't wet, but I don't really think it matters. And I kind of like tap in the concealer. I did see this somewhere. I think it was a TikTok that went around, and I started doing it, and I swear to God, like, my makeup lasts so much longer. So I just kind of tap in the spots where the concealer was. I'm gonna tap in where the acne is. I don't know, I just feel like this like melts the makeup with the setting spray, and setting sprays I feel like are the one thing that I guarantee will make your makeup last longer. Like, I mean, primers do a good job too, but I don't know, I just like rely on setting sprays. I think they are incredible. They're the best thing to ever be invented. Now is when I go in and set it. So this is the powder that I love, but it's so much money. This is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It's also like not translucent though. It's a little bit yellow, and I've always kind of wished, I mean, I think they do have a white one, but I'm not really a fan of white powder, weirdly. I wish it was a little bit lighter. They had like a lighter yellow for pale skin, but I do go in and set with this, and because I just tapped out all my makeup with this, I don't really have any creases, so I go right in. I set my chin crease, and then any acne spots I really want to be covered, so I do like 1 dot over there, some on that acne spot. I try to use as least, what am I saying? I make sure like my nose doesn't have any creases, and then I go in and, oh my god, I go in and set that. And then I directly set the creases under my eye. So just like that, and then I also set the creases on my lid. Now, I don't like to let this sit for too long. I don't know. I never know the perfect sweet spot of baking. So I'm just going to go in with my Sigma F35 like powder brush, and then my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the shade 100 Translucent. And I basically just like tap into the powder, and I just like tap the bake off. I've been using this technique for a very long time, and it adds a little bit of coverage while like pressing the powder into your skin. I don't know. I like it, so I keep doing it. But also, by the way, I always list all of my brushes, products, shades, anything I'm wearing. I try to list all my jewelry in my description box too, because sometimes I watch YouTubers and like they're wearing a necklace that like I like need, and they don't list it, and then I can't find it, and then I get sad. But I try to wear jewelry that's like available on like Amazon or somewhere, so it's easy to find. And sometimes I list my shirts if I can find them, if they aren't like old. And then I go in and set under my eyes. I do kind of feel like I have more like under eye bags today. I don't know, I've been staying up way too late. You know when like you mess up your sleep schedule when like you have nothing to do? Well, I'm on winter break. I feel most people have jobs, but I'm on winter break for school, so I have nothing to do for a month. and all I do is stay up late, and then I mess up my sleep schedule, and I normally work, but I'm off of work this week, so I don't have to wake up. Now, this is also a powder that if you are pale, you need this. You need to go buy it right now. This is the MAC Emphasize Powder. I have talked about this before. It is beautiful. It has like these little tiny sparkles. It's not like glitter. It's not like that. It looks so beautiful on the skin. And this powder highlights my face so well. So I put it, I'll show you. Here's the chin before. There's it after. Do you see how much brighter, like, oh my god, this is my absolute favorite powder in the entire world. I've never found a powder that brightens up my face like this one does. I put it slightly on my upper lip. Sometimes I do kind of just drag it lightly down the nose. Okay, so we're gonna powder this side. First, I'm gonna powder the eyelid. I like to have a brighter eyelid. And then I'm gonna go under my eye. Okay, please tell me you can see the difference. The brightness on this eye compared to this eye. On camera, I feel like with the lighting, it's always difficult, but it really, really brightens up your face. I'm in love. Okay, so now we're moving on to like contour. I don't usually go in with a bronzer and a contour. Normally I just go in honestly with one shade. I don't know why. I've just never been someone who feels the need to go in with both. I feel like I look good with just one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I look awful. But I like to go in with my Smashbox Step by Step contour palette. For pale people, this contour shade is absolutely beautiful. It's cool toned. It's perfect. It looks so good on the skin. And I have not stopped using my Smashbox contour brush. Sometimes I will go overboard with contour under my chin. So recently I've been trying to just kind of go very lightly so I don't like have a line of brown, and then I kind of go like that under my chin to kind of get rid of that double chin a little bit. And now for contour, I kind of talked about this in my like how I did my makeup 3 years ago versus today. I'll put a card on the screen. I go back and forth like where that hollow is, but instead of like working it up, I work it up towards the back now. So I kind of like work it up so that I'm not like bringing the product on my cheek. I'm kind of keeping it towards the edge of my face. I just feel like it looks more lifted that way. Okay, I think I like that. And see how natural that contour shade is? Then I bring it up to my forehead. I honestly don't really do this. I mean, I do this very messily. Like I don't have a technique of doing the forehead and temple. I literally just go in there and do that. And then for my nose, I have the same routine. I mean, I could go in with a smaller brush and really like define my nose more. I just on an everyday basis, that's too much effort. So I literally just go down and I do the other side. Like I still want to look natural. Like I feel like this way you literally can't tell that I contour my nose in person, but it just kind of adds some definition. Then I go under, and I do like to go a little bit under my lip. Oh, I also have a new brow routine, which I'm excited to show you guys. Okay, now for blush. I love my blush so much. I have not switched it up. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Dazzled. I'll show you. There it is. Oh my god. Can you tell that I absolutely love these blushes? Like I would literally want every single shade if I could. I love them. But with blush, I once again kind of keep it towards the edge. I don't kind of bring it in my cheek, so kind of focus on the end, and then I bring it up to my temple, like stab my temple. There we go. I actually used to never use blush. I don't know why. I hated the way I looked with it. I just go through those phases where like I'll either like not have anything on my eyebrows, or like I'll hate all like lip products. I don't know. I'm weird like that, but... And then for highlighter, you guys know, I don't think you'll ever see me switch up my highlighter, to be quite honest. This is the Ofra Nikki Tutorials Glazed Donut Highlighter. You guys know, oh my god. Guys, there are so many Ofra highlighters in different shades. Like if you are darker than me, there's definitely a shade for you. I would check them out. Like if you want a disco ball highlighter, oh my god. But this is the Morphe M510. I always use this. I go a little bit with a little bit less product. I don't really focus it on my cheek. Kind of just go like that. I try not to use, I use so much highlighter that I need to stop, so I've been going in with a lighter hand recently, sadly. I kind of hate it, but whatever. I'll look less like shiny. And weirdly, I've noticed I've been taking, I hate myself. I've been taking more pictures of myself just for fun, you know, late at night when you're bored, blast music, take pictures of yourself. But I haven't been putting highlighter on my forehead because I noticed in those pictures my forehead looked so shiny, and I realized it was because of the highlighter. So I no longer put highlighter on my forehead, but I do put it on the tip of my nose like that, and then I do put it down like the bridge of my nose slightly, and then I do put it on my lip, and then the chin is also hard because I feel like my chin also always looks shiny, so I'll do like a little dot, but nothing on my forehead. And then I also go in with my Sigma Firm Shader E57 small little brush, and I do put this under my eyebrows as well. I don't know, I talked about this before, but I used to hate highlighter under the brow bone. It reminded me of like the 2000s look when they had the stark white highlighter. Okay, now for brows, I sort of have a different routine. I'm gonna zoom in. I literally only use 2 products, but I got one for Christmas and I've been loving it. Okay, so for Christmas, I got the Glossier Brow Flick in the shade Blonde. I was always so curious about this, but I never wanted to buy it because, once again, I literally only buy drugstore items for myself. Look how, like, it's just, like, so light. Like, I don't know, putting on the skin it's hard to even have something show up, but something about it, like, I love. I literally just, like, go like that. Oh my god. I'm literally, like, doing nothing. And this is horrible. I'm not a brow person, guys. If you want a tutorial, I'm definitely not the person to give you a good brow tutorial because I don't really do much because I already have so much hair. I literally just, like, kind of flick and fill it in. I just keep all product away from the beginning of my eyebrow. Don't really do much, to be quite honest. And then the person who recommended this to me in my subscribed recommended video, oh my god, absolute favorite eyebrow gel from now on is the e.l.f. one. And then I just go in and set it. Very simple, very easy. My eyebrow routine, I swear to god, takes like 2 minutes to do, but there it is. Since I'm going to be doing my mascara next, I'm just going to keep you guys zoomed in, but this is when I go in and spray my face for the 3rd and final time. I like to spray it before my mascara because if I don't, my mascara gets like all over myself, so. But mascara should be no surprise. I love going in my CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my lower lashes. I still can't get away from this. It just doesn't smudge, and I feel like the wand is so easy to use. My lower lashes, I can rely on it. I mentioned this in my last video, I used to use the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, and I did love that, but that was like, it's like higher end, so it was a little bit more money than this one. See, like, I don't know, the wand's just like small. It's so easy to apply. I love it. And I don't have to worry about it. It's just such a reliable mascara. And then, to no surprise, I'm still using the Maybelline Sky High. This set, I guess, is sold out like literally everywhere. People are loving this. I'm glad that I'm not the only one because this is by far the best mascara I've ever used, and I don't see how anything honestly can beat it at this point, but I've been using it ever since and everyone else has been loving it, so I'm glad that everyone else likes it too. I will admit, I think that this one's a little bit difficult to get off the eye. With my cleanser, I've said this before, but I use a like probiotic acne cleanser that my dermatologist subscribed to me, what am I saying? And it gets rid of mascara so easily, like better than any product I've ever used. So I feel like I'm a horrible judge of telling you whether or not mascara comes off easily because my cleanser like always takes off mascara unless it's waterproof. But this one comes off in chunks, and I do have to go in like with 2 cleansing things on my eyes, whatever. I would take that doesn't bother me because of how well it lasts throughout the day. There's literally 1 coat or like 1 thick coat of this mascara. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so normally for lips on an everyday basis, honestly, I pick whatever lip gloss I want that day. It's normally always lip gloss, but today I wanted to show you something I got for Christmas. It came in like a kit from Charlotte Tilbury. So you guys have probably heard about the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. It's like their best-selling lipstick because it's like the perfect like pinky nude. I was worried for my fair skin. I really don't like pinks on me. I don't know why. And I was like, I don't really know, but I'll get the little kit. It comes with a lipstick, and then it came with like 2 glosses and like a mini lip liner, and I love it, and I want to show you. So this is the Pillow Talk like lip liner, but it's like a mini one. And this lip liner is so creamy. I love it. Oh god, I think I'm already running out of this lip liner because it's the mini one. There we go. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I really need to buy the big one. And then I go in with the Pillow Talk lipstick. See how it's like the perfect nude pink for me? But I do like going in with a gloss over it. I'm just a gloss person. My lips are constantly dry from like my acne stuff. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk gloss. I also have like the mini one though. It's nice they have like a whole Pillow Talk collection. Like everything like matches. I love that. But I really, really like it. Okay guys, so this is my finished updated everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's just kind of like a casual show you what I do on my everyday, but I needed to do my makeup today and I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing recently. My next video will be a mascara review, and then I have other mascara reviews coming. I have a lot of videos coming. I also have my like video schedule posted in the community tab too, like a very rough idea of the videos I'll be posting in January, so you guys can take a look at that if you want to see what videos will be up next. But thank you guys all so much for your support. You guys have been incredible recently. We're literally literally close to 5,000 subscribers, and I honestly didn't really think I would reach that for a very long time, and everyone's just being so great. You guys are great. I feel like we have like a great little community because everyone's so nice, and I love talking to you guys in the comments. Like, I'll always respond and just like have a conversation with you if you guys want. I love to hear what you guys think of the video or what products you've been using or products you hate. But don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new, and hopefully I'll see you in my new mascara review 3 days from now.